sports world.
Your Saturdays just got better. 7 hours of live streaming of football games.
Messi. Immens Messi.
Featuring Premier League, La Liga, Ligue 1, Bundesliga, Serie A, and other league games in Europe. All you need to do.
Wonderful man from this side to you guys on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. Is a new day of Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTV, and we will give to you all the news on sport all over the world today. And I am YAZID TAOHEED.
I'm surely much the same sport. Good morning to you all.
Okay, yeah, yesterday Champions League match was one of the sweetest matches from the Champions League that started since Tuesday. Yesterday was also both from Arsenal, PSV down to Napoli, Braga down to Sevilla, and down to Manchester United and Bayern Munich. We expected someone even on the prediction you posted on Twitter. Someone even said 7-0. I was surprised when I saw 7-0 prediction. Like, how on earth do you pick? What do you take Manchester United for? Manchester United tried their best, but ended up with the defeat from Bayern Munich 4-3 due to the fault of a goalkeeper, Andre Onana.
I can't just say it's the fault of Andre Onana.
Okay.
I can say at least the first goal was one of his faults. But before you fought in for other goals, let's look at the positioning of Manchester United defense. Lindelof and Lisandro Martinez. I keep saying something about Lisandro Martinez, which people don't really understand. But people tend to criticize me whenever I say something about Martinez, because people always see him because of this harshness. Thought is very good on the field. There are two goals yesterday that it was him that was a particular of that particular player. What he need to do is that he only turned. Maybe the ball will deflect him or thereabout. And he does the same thing the weekend against Brighton and Liverpool as well. Same thing as Lindelof. It's as if both players doesn't understand themselves very well. Because if they understand, if one is marking, one should depth for another one. So that any loose ball, he will put together the ball. Look at Dalot as well. Dalot have, let's say he has a terrified game against Gnabry yesterday. And to say, Gnabry doesn't play from the wing yesterday. He started from the left wing. Well, he comes in the midfield and he gives the whole lot of work to Alphonso Davies. And Alphonso Davies torments Dalot so much. So they've already do the plan as if, okay, we want to attack from both wings. Lima is a midfielder, but he was just at the right full back. Now, let us say, need to stay glued to that wing right side, be on the right side, and let Gnabry come in. When Gnabry comes in, it's now become between Leroy Sane and Alphonso Davies. They make it so more difficult. And Leroy Sane also have a very good game against yesterday. But on the left hand side, it was very, very terrific game for Diogo Dalot. That yesterday, they were very, very tormented. But the first goal, very, very weak. Very, very, even though, championship goalkeeper will not consider goal. Because I don't know. You know, sometimes Adriana made a lot of blunders in Italian Serie A, which we don't tend to do. I keep on saying it. When it was signed, we did an analysis that said there are some blunders that we don't see Andre Onana doing in Inter Milan because we don't always watch Italian Serie A very, very well. The Champions League we always tend to watch, they always have a strong defense, and when they are playing in Champions League, it's quite different from when they are playing Italian Serie A. So he also contributed to the loss of Manchester United. It's not even yesterday. But him coming out and say he knows that he was not at fault. He was just trying to defend himself before the fans come out for him. Before the legends of Manchester United come out. And now, earlier this morning, Rivendell has said something that he loved his courage for him to come out and say he was the one that makes Man U to go defeated. That is what he wants. He wants to create a kind of scene whereby the legends of Manchester United will not criticize him. Because how on earth will you have a bad performance against Brighton? Same thing. Although he has some saves yesterday as well, but at least that first goal, if that first goal doesn't come in, I think the game will have been balanced. Although Manchester United doesn't play that very, very, and same Bayern Munich doesn't play the way we always expect Bayern Munich to play as well. But immediately the first goal came in, it gives Bayern Munich a lot of confidence to attack Man U, and it's as if some players are playing as if they have something against Ericsson, or they have maybe they don't have a good performance. Like of Bruno Fernandes, Ericsson, If you look at, even though Casemiro, I can't say he really have a good game, but towards the end of the game when they brought in Martia and Light, they really got the game out. But let's try the guy that started there. He did his own best. But look at when they brought in McTominay. It's as if the pressure on Casemiro got a little bit. He tried to attack and he scored a brace.
Yesterday. Yeah.
So I mean they got like 10 minutes to the end of the time. I think they can still equalizer. So they should try their best. And in the weekend, I say maybe it's possible they start coming out and start their winning against Burnley. If they're not careful, they might end up playing the draw against Burnley. But they really try. And nobody expects Burnley to even have that 3 goals at Allianz Arena. So a very good game for them, and they're getting there and as soon as possible. It's as if everything is all against Manchester United. It's as if it's like what happened to Chelsea when the issue of owner set in. Manchester United side now, the issue that's happening to Manchester United side is far more beyond on the field of play. Behind the scene, off the pitch, so many things is happening to this. We don't know the future of Manchester United. We don't know whether it will be sold or not. So a lot of things is happening to Manchester United.
Someone made a comment saying Onana was representing Maguire yesterday's match in terms of error.
I didn't mean Maguire is on the field of play yesterday. They will say it was Maguire that caused most of the goals.
Okay, Real Madrid star Jude Bellingham has been heavily praised and can barely move more points than duration at the Santiago Bernabeu these days, once again proving himself the difference in their Champions League opener.
He was born to be a great player and he's very talented. 20 years of age. He's doing very wonderfully fine. Although during the weekend he had a bad game, he doesn't score. And I said yesterday that he's going to score. Nobody knows that it will be a trying minute at the last moment of the game because nobody expects Virginia Bellingham to have that huge performance
against Real Madrid.
But all praise to this old, I call it old soldier defense Bonucci. He has mastered the defense so well. He's in the heart of defense of Bellingham yesterday. And the league strike, nobody expects. It means this season, your Champions League, anything can happen. Look at them for yesterday. Man City against West Ham Belgrade. West Ham Belgrade was leading 1-0 at halftime. If not for the star performance from Julian Alvarez and Rodri, Man City will end up being on the losing side. Nobody expects some. Look at them against Inter Milan against I forgot the Sociedad. It ended up in a draw. Nobody would have expected when Inter Milan had a good performance throughout the weekend and Sociedad lost 5-0 against Barcelona. Inter Milan won 5-1 against AC Milan. Nobody expects us. Even though we are saying AC Milan will defeat Newcastle, it's not really a draw. So a lot of things can happen. This Champions League, nobody should say this particular side is getting Champions League.
Okay, let's also take on Arsenal. We'll see most of the players are just in their their Champions League debut. They have likes of Bukayo Saka and also Lionel Trossard, who scored their first goal in the Champions League, joining with Martin Odegaard, and we also know Gabriel Jesus also scored a goal, but he has also played for Manchester City, scoring a number of Champions League goals. What will you see as a Champions League come back for Arsenal?
Out of all the squad yesterday, it was only 3 players that we can say they have Champions League experience. Senko, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz. They have and that is the reason why Mikel Arteta need to start Kai Havertz yesterday. Although he might not have scored or put an assist, but he did well yesterday. Let me say that is one of his best games. The best game so far I has played for Arsenal was against Man U, but that yesterday performance overwhelmed the game against Manchester United side. So they really did well and they proved a statement. Because don't forget last season, PSV played against Arsenal in the Europa League, but then Arsenal are pursuing the EPL. They benched so many players, and PSV that particular year, last year, Noni Madueke is not part of the team again. Ibrahim Zangare is not part of the team again. Cody Gakpo is not part of the team again. And Liverpool now, their coach Wood Van Nistelrooy. So most of the team has really changed a lot. Xavi Simons is not part of the squad again. So it shows that Arsenal really want to put a statement to teams. This season at Champions League, we can also be there. But my issue is, can they continue with kind of momentum in the Champions League? Don't forget last season in the Europa League, they rested so many players. They are playing in the league, but now this is the case will not be so. Champions League, you need to put in your best and try and as much as win. Can win 4 games, then the other 2 games you can rest player. So I think Liverpool Arsenal has really tried to make a statement coming back to the Champions League after so many years out of Champions League. So it's very good performance for Arsenal to 4-0. Very good performance.
Okay, yeah. Let's also discuss about Manchester United. Someone said that Manchester United are losing form due to Erik ten Hag decisions in the team. Do you think that's the main reason why Manchester United are not the Manchester United we used to call them to be?
And that's not the main reason because let's look at the person's opinion. Which kind of decision is Erik ten Hag making? That is not right.
Right.
Let's look at it. Which player does he supposed to start that is not starting at Man U? Matia is not on form. It starts I was all long ahead of him and he proved the goal. He scored a goal. In the middle of the park, he only had four men without feet. And everything, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, and Mokisoko McTominay. He needs to start 3. He started 3. McTominay started the weekend, he ended up being a flop.
Yeah.
In the defense line, who did he supposed to start? We were starting to start Johnny Evans. Evans is just there. In case an injury sets up, they can even push Johnny Evans. You can don't forget the game against Arsenal. Where they brought in John Evans and Harry Maguire together and end up being they came. So I don't think there's a decision that should have been made by aside from the other Sancho decision. And that is an internal issue that nobody can just put hand in because Erik ten Hag got the Man U job last season. Manchester United side they are not being a disciplined side. They are not a disciplined side. So he said Man U wants him to come in and put in a disciplined act in the Man United side. But when you are being disciplined for some time, you end up you try to be flexible with your rigidity sometimes and look at the player that will help you and make your team go forward. Last yesterday when Man U was playing, Jadon Sancho was busy playing PS, online PS game. Was busy playing. So it means you have a player that you are paying which amount of money for per week. Instead of winning bonus, he's getting his wages every week.
Every week, yeah.
So he's getting money without being paid, without playing. So they need to try to put this guy and Garnacho. This guy, I said something about some players. When you see them, when they brought them in, when they show the flashes of the performance, we thought, why didn't this coach give them the chance? Yeah. And when Garnacho started at 2 games this season, he did well. But when he was brought in, when he's being brought in as substitution, he made a good impact. He came in yesterday and had an impact as well, same thing as Matia. So I don't expect there is a particular decision that Erik ten Hag should have made that he's not making.
Okay, yeah, let's also discuss about Arsenal before we go on a short break. As we see, Arteta is trying to tweak in his goalkeeping option using David Raya instead of Aaron Ramsey, and speculations have been coming around saying, what is Arteta cooking? Is he trying to push out Ramsdale just little by little until he finally pushes him out finally for David Raya? Or boy, do you see this?
You know, I'll keep on saying it. In summer when this transfer was out, say David Raya to Arsenal, I said something that this guy is coming to get the first 11 check. Now against Everton, he started ahead of Ramsey. Yesterday in the Champions League, he started ahead of Ramsey. In the weekend, against Tottenham Hotspur, he wants to start David Raya.
Okay,
now it's now start showing that he favor David Raya so much, and to me as well, I will favor David Raya because David Raya now he has played 2 games.
2 games, yeah.
He kept 2 clean sheets. That is enough as a confidence for a goalkeeper. Ramsdale has only kept it wasn't just one clean sheet. Against Man U, he conceded. Against Nottingham Forest, he conceded.
Yeah.
Against
he only
had a clean sheet against Crystal Palace,
yeah.
And against Fulham, he conceded. So he only had 1 clean sheet. So far, so good. And he didn't talk about add 2 clean sheets. It's possible he had another clean sheet during the weekend.
Yeah.
So and you don't want to change a kind of confidential goalkeeper. When you guys have a confidence, kind of goalkeeper that is leaping in goals. And don't forget, this decision might be taken by Mikel Arteta with consults from the defense line. But I've called Cyber. Who are you that confidence in to start with? Now that David Raya started 2 games, and you see David Raya starting the 2 games, he has started from the back. started the ball from the back. Aside from when you give the Ramsey ball, immediately he take it out. But David Raya would look for a way. He will need to pass the ball to the nearest person and start the ball play for the back. You must have considered some senior player in the squad. What do you see to this player? And little by little, you started. It's possible against Tottenham Hotspur we see the Raya as well. Maybe in the next game, the middle of the week, we see Ramsey in the Carabao Cup. Following week, you might see Ramsey as well. So next 2-3 games, we see David Raya. Till David Raya gets to the team finally.
Okay, yeah, let's take a short break from here. When we get out from the break, we give the results of the Champions League match that went on yesterday and also the Europa League match coming up today. Do stay with us. Thank you.
Thousands have been disappointed severally in their bid to see greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at TAOHEED Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at TAOHEED Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9 TAOHEED Central Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to TAOHEED Travels and Tour.
Gbogbo aláfẹ́ tó gbayì tó fẹ́ wọṣọ yìí ṣoge tó bágbàmú ló ń kọjá lọ sí House of Zion. House of Zion, the name I know when we talk of top-notch fashion, quality materials and class. House of Zion, lẹ́tí máa rójúlówó Turkey wears, Egypt and Malaysia clothing, Dubai, àwọn designer bags lóríṣiríṣi, àwọn ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ bàtà tó jiná tí wọ́n fawọ́ original ṣe, àwọn aago kájọ́ tó ń ka wákàtí ọjọ́, designer sunglasses and perfumes, pẹ̀lú àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tóbìnrin àsìkò fi ń gbafẹ́ lò gbà. Mo débẹ̀ ojú mi ń ṣe kámi, èmi ni ó rà, èmi ni ó mú. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí ẹlẹ́sìn tẹ́ gbòógè gbọ́n pa fashion tẹ́ wá nílò jàlábíà, hijab àti àbáyà lóríṣiríṣi. House of Zion lẹ́ò ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ rà. House of Zion wà ní 52 Ọlọ́run ṣògo road adjacent Redeemed Church Agape Parish Ọlọ́run ṣògo Abẹ́òkúta. Lórí Instagram House of Zion 08165688618. House of Zion, ilé ìtajà tá a ti ń tojúlówó aṣọ àti nǹkan aṣaralóge tí ń gbéni níyì.
Welcome back to Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. As I said earlier, we're going into the results of the Champions League matches and some other matches that went on yesterday. Yesterday in UEFA Europa Conference League, so Lille defeats Olympiacos 2-0, and Galatasaray in the Champions League came back at 86th and 88th minute against Copenhagen 2-2. That was a very nice comeback from Galatasaray. Real Madrid also 9 minutes goal from the star boy Jude Bellingham against Union Berlin. And also yesterday in the EFL Championship, Norwich was also defeated by Leicester City 2-0. We hope to see Leicester City back.
Sure. They're coming back to the Premier League because I have one guy. They just bought the guy, Mavididi. If you look at the guy, you are seeing a wonderful player because he knows how to dribble so much. And don't forget this guy got to Leicester City as well. Chelsea, one like it, Cesar Casade is one of the players that is very instrumental. And the coach, Enzo Maresca, is like he's playing the way at which we see Manchester City play. Former Pep Guardiola assistant. So I see Leicester City coming back to EPL next season.
Okay, yeah, now with also a wonderful performance as their Premier League debut since 2017, defeating PSV 4-0 and Sevilla against Lens 1-1. Were you expecting a draw between Sevilla and Lens?
Nobody expects such. Seriously, that's why I say in this season, you have a Champions League, anything can happen. Don't forget, Sevilla in the Champions League is as if someone they do it deliberately. So I don't want to have a good Champions League performance, and from there they go to the Europa League, and they play. Even though they meet Man City at the Europa League, they will try their most to use that experience. So they don't forget they met Man U last season. They beat Man U. At Old Trafford, was in a 1-1 draw at Durban, and they go to the stadium. Then Jesus Navas was telling Man U that when we go to our home, we know how to bring out the results, and they did. It's as if I'm not any result from Sevilla. I will not be surprised. I will know maybe after the third game, they will try their possibility to win 3 games,
3 games,
have
yeah.
9 points, and try to qualify the Europa League and get the Europa League as well. That is the trophy we know them to get.
Okay, Braga Napoli with a 9-minute own goal from a Braga player, Siko Nikiati, making them Napoli win the match 2-1. We saw Osimhen without a goal yesterday. And Benfica was also defeated by Salzburg 2-0. Were you also expecting Salzburg?
Seriously, as in there are some, even though Napoli, nobody expects such a result. And Napoli this season as well, they've not been that convincing.
Compared to
last year, this guy. And anybody heard about Varaskelia again? Like a season wonder. Victor Osimhen, although he's trying all his possible best for Napoli side, but due to the change of the coach, so Spalletti will get out of the team. So we bring in the guys here, the former coach of Nasri, bringing him to Napoli. So they have not been trying so much. Nobody expects a performance as well from Benfica. The least I expect from Benfica is maybe to have a slice win against them, and they lost at all. Di Maria and the likes, they really find anything to do. So it's why Champions League results is surprising to some teams as well.
Okay, and Real Sociedad Inter Milan, a tug of war between them, and the scoreline was 1-1 with Lautaro Martinez with a die minutes go at the 87th minute, and also the match day of the week, we say Bayern Munich against Manchester United, where they played 4-3, and Manchester United tried with their possible best to come back, but that was what the scoreline settled in. And today in the Europa League, we see Europa Conference League first, we see Fenerbahce against FC Nordjesi. By 5:45 p.m. we see HJK against PAOK. By 5:45 p.m. we see Frankfurt against Abadan. By 5:45 p.m. and in the Europa League we see Rennes against Maccabi Haifa. Also by 5:45 p.m. we see Sheriff against Roma in the Europa League. By 5:45 p.m. Leverkusen against BK Akin. By 5:45 p.m. in the Europa Cup we see Genk against Florentina. By 5:45 p.m. let's not forget Premier League team Aston Villa are also in the Europa Conference League, and the match is by 5:45 p.m. we see they are the first win in the first game of the Europa Conference League.
They have the squad that can do it. Depend on the mentality of the team that want to play against them. But no, in Europa Conference League, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So I don't really have the mind to say Aston Villa will win the game. So I'll go for a draw, maybe between both sides.
Okay, and the UEFA Europa Conference League also we have Club Brugge against Besiktas.
Besiktas. Let me go for Besiktas.
Okay, in the Europa League we have West Ham against Baka Topola, and we have Olympiacos against Freiburg, Ajax against Marseille, Brighton against AEK Athens.
I have interest in Ajax
against
Marseille. I'll go for Olympic Marseille all the way because they have a very good player at the disposal. Playing Aubameyang is playing there, so they have a lot of players that can do damage to Ajax side. Our side is not doing very fine. They've lost so many of their stars players, the Dusan Tadic and the like. They've lost so many players this season. So I think I'll go for Olympiacos then. And Brighton against
AEK Athens.
AEK Athens are not, you cannot say AEK Athens, even though in Champions League before, we always beat them there from Greece.
Yeah.
They as well. So Brighton, they a tough test for them. I think they are away from home. So I'll go for Champions League. This is Euro competition, not as you say EPL. So it's possible you end up in the draw between AEK Athens and Brighton
and also last clean is against Liverpool by 5:45 p.m. in the Europa League.
Liverpool going out all the way to win to come with the 3 points back to England.
Okay, Liverpool going all the way to come out with 3 points as them representing the England team in the Europa League. Okay, on Barcelona. We see Barcelona are now parading with the likes of Joao Felix, and very happy with that. As you said yesterday, you are not really convinced with Joao Felix performance. Now, as you say, they have loaned out Ansu Fati to Brighton. Do you still think Barcelona will bring back Ansu Fati or eventually sell him out?
Barcelona will not do such because they know the prospect that Ansu Fati can, as. But the only thing they can do is maybe if Joao Felix really tried this particular season, if continue scoring like that or not scoring, giving assist, it's possible they extend his loan with Atletico Madrid and still extend Ansu Fati loan contract with Brighton and Albion as well, because I know the position is for Ansu Fati. But Barcelona will not want to say it as manufacturing, because if you want to say it as manufacturing with the kind of performance he is having now, at least if they can get 20 million pounds, I think it should be enough. And this guy is far more than getting that. And I'm very happy what I said. It's as if Xavi Hernandez is watching our program, because I said he shouldn't put much pressure on this guy, Lamine Yamal. And if you see, since the game against Villarreal, he has been trying to manage this guy. Coming from the bench, you have Rafinha, you have Felix, and you have Lewandowski. This guy could just come from the bench and do maybe 20-30 minutes and play. So it means the future going forward will be Lamine Yamal as manufacturing, and this guy Roku that was bought from Atletico Paranaense from Brazil. So it's possible they extend the loan contract for Joao Felix, and they still extend the loan contract for Asfati at Brighton and over there as well.
Okay, on Real Madrid yesterday, if you look at the match, they were lacking a goal-scoring striker that would have put a number of balls in the back of the net yesterday. Do you think that is their main problem for now, and they are not really missing the presence of Vinicius?
They are missing Vinicius. And even though missing Vinicius, there also means a goal scoring striker. I keep saying it. Joselu is the kind of player the guy line. Now in the weekend against against Real Betis or thereabouts, he ended up scoring the winning goal. Now, as I said, he has never seen this kind of striker that will play the back to the goal and score goals for years for Real Madrid. And now, why can't he improve himself again as well in the Champions League? So it means they really miss Vinicius Junior. And they also need another striker. Last season, it's not every game that Vinicius scores. But if he's not scoring, you will see Benzema scoring for Real Madrid. If Benzema is not scoring, you will see Vinicius not scoring. And all the goals as went at hiding, so far so good. It means without Vinicius Junior, the goals cannot perform so well for Real Madrid. So they still need a goal scoring player. Forget about Kylian Mbappe or whatever. It's possible Kylian Mbappe doesn't come to Real Madrid again. It's possible a dream might not come true again for Kylian Mbappe, but maybe by January they can bring in another striker, at least to support them moving forward. At least they need, when it gets to some stage in the World Champions League, in the Spanish La Liga, they will need to have a lot of players that can come in and change the game for them. Look at in the weekend, Bellingham was not there. Now, yesterday he was there for them to score the goal. It was even unfortunate goal. Fortunate goal for Jude Bellingham. What if he's not there at a particular moment? We let them with a draw, a shameful draw for Real Madrid against Union Berlin. So they still need a goal scoring striker, not age, at least within 24, 25 years old for Real Madrid.
Okay, we've come to the end of Sportville today on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and share our programs on Facebook, Al-IyamoyeTv radio, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm YAZID.
I'm sure I'm sure they send this spot.
To tell you
goodbye.